Okay, our next speaker is Steph, and would her evaluator, Joelle, like to read her objectives? Are there any?
I forgot my books.
Oh, okay. All right, no problem. Well, let's welcome Steph with what you can do to help.
Imagine laying in bed and waking up one morning, trying to get out of bed, but you can't. Your legs will not move. And you think, legs, come on, move. What you doing? But they don't move. This is exactly what happened to one of my dear friends, Shauna, a high school friend, a friend for over 20 years. She went to the doctor and was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. I'm going to call it MS. Shauna has 3 beautiful children. She has a wonderful husband, a job she loved. And so to find out this news was devastating to her and devastating to our entire group of friends. And that motivated me to learn more about this disease and to figure out what I can do to help. Let me tell you a little bit about MS. It's a very complicated disease, and not having a medical background, I'm not going to pretend that I can explain it well, but from a layman's perspective. In a person with MS, their immune system starts to attack the protective covering of a nerve. And that attacking creates scars. Those scars are called lesions. And when you have lesions in your brain, it's hard for your body to communicate with your brain. These attacks can cause irreversible damage to your nerves. It can leave you in a wheelchair, it can impair your speech, and basically drastically impact your quality of life. Now, the types of symptoms that people experience vary drastically from person to person. Some people just feel numbness in the fingers or some tingling in the face. But my friend Shauna lost control of her limbs. She had an inability to move. Other people have problems with their bowel and bladder, constantly constipated, inability to urinate properly. You have a lesion on one of the thinking parts of your brain. It could impair your ability to remember things, your ability to communicate, and your ability to process thoughts. As you can see, because the symptoms are so wide and so varied, it's very hard to diagnose this disease. Today in the US, there are 250 to 300,000 people that have been officially diagnosed. But imagine the thousands of others that are dealing with these symptoms, not knowing what's causing it. Now, one of the interesting points is that women are twice as likely to be affected by this disease than men. Caucasians are twice as likely to be affected by this disease than any other race. Now, the really strange thing is that there are certain ethnic groups that experience very little MS impact to their society. Asian culture, Eskimos, and ethnic gypsies are 3 groups where there's virtually no MS. Now, another strange thing is that in the state of Wisconsin, which is a particular interest to me being from Wisconsin, as well as my friend Shauna, the state of Wisconsin has over 10,000 cases of MS. That's 1 in 500 people. Now, you might be wondering, why is this the case? And to be honest, they don't know. They don't know what causes this disease. They don't know if it's environmental, if it's a genetic disorder, if it's something infectious, like an infection or a virus or something. They don't know. This is where I come to you asking for help. On May 2nd, I will be going to Madison, Wisconsin to participate in a National MS Society walk. It's a fundraiser to raise money for research and to help victims of this disease. Now, the research really does help people in need. My friend Shauna, when she was first diagnosed, she had 47 lesions on her brain. Typically when you're diagnosed, you have maybe 5 to 10. She had 47 lesions on her brain. She started steroids the day she was diagnosed, and her lesions today are virtually down to 0, and she's living a symptom-free life, all because of the benefits of research and the steroids that she's taking today. So the research and money donated to research definitely pays off. So I'd like to hand out a sheet that describes more about this walk in Madison. And I encourage all of you to participate with us. We have a special team called Shauna's Hope, and you're welcome to be a part of the team. You can volunteer if you'd like to, or you can even donate to our team. If driving 2 hours to Madison is not something you're able to do, there are numerous events here in Chicago to support MS, different fundraisers, as well as different promotional activities to increase awareness. So I'm going to lead you with a concluding thought before I hand these out. I was reading about my friend Shauna online in one of the MS websites. And it was about her experiencing a symptom-free life. And one day she went out for a run with her children. Her children said, "Mom, why are we running today?" She said, "Because we can." Please, do what you can to get involved and help to make a difference. Thank you.